So we're here today with Mr. Eric Barnes of MyMartech is the name of his company.
You got it.
Eric Barnes is one of the first millionaires to be made from the Funnel Closer program. Now, I'm talking millionaires not in terms of revenue generated or sales made, but commissions earned. Within 5 months of him being in the Funnel Closer program, he's on pace to become one of the first millionaires out of the Funnel Closer program. So, happy to have you here, Eric. And we invited you here today because we wanted you to share your story so that other people in the program can understand the possibilities that exist with this whole dynamic. So if you will, share with us, how did you get started? What do you do, I should ask first?
Okay, so I'm CEO of MyMartech, a company that we're just recently assembling after we had an abundance of customers that are getting together. And long story short, man, we deliver leads, we deliver sales, and we're really good at it. And I wouldn't know anything about this industry if it weren't for the Funnel Closer program. About 5 months ago, I didn't even know what a funnel was. I didn't even know what a split test. All this stuff just went right over my head. And you know, luckily I'm living with a funnel builder, and I never really understood the possibilities of what you can do in this industry. So essentially what we did, I got into the Funnel Closer program, and what it did is it like wiped my eyes open. You know, I could suddenly see the industry, I could see the possibilities, I could see the what you can do. And then what I did, man, I lived with an earbud glued to my ear, and I listened to Ryan talk nonstop, day and night, 24/7 for 5 whole months. From there, about 60 days ago, I attained my first customer who's seeing some dramatic results, who then referred us out to a couple other companies. Now we're working with multi-million dollar companies. We're scaling up their ad spend, and we're getting in touch every single day with more people who need what we do.
Before you got involved with the Funnel Closer program, what kind of volume were you doing in this space?
Negative volume. Negative volume, yeah. I was working with an alarm company, and I was selling alarms. You know, it just seemed really monotonous. 50 grand a year, 60 grand a year, and what I did is I started studying people like Ryan who have what I want, and then I started implementing the things that he taught.
Now, just so happens that you're here because one of your clients flew you here.
Yep.
And while you're here, we're gathering this interview. And since you've been here, I believe you've actually established some other contracts. Tell us what kind of volume are you doing currently as a result?
Well, we just got a $3,500 down payment, so that was awesome. They're going to be scaling up to $10,000 a month this month on the 17th, actually. And we have a couple other companies that we're doing this with at the moment. So, you know, started with 0 volume. Now things are really kind of all coming together at one time. That I know how the industry works, and that I've gone through Ryan Stewman's program. But yeah, as of being here, things have really started to take off. We're working with a supplement company out of Dallas who flew us in, and it's going crazy. It's on fire.
Mm-hmm. So, let me ask you this question. In terms of what do you consider to be one of the most important keys to your success in the field that you're in?
Understanding the field. You know, I didn't understand anything about it. That's why I wasn't successful. And the only thing that has cut down my growth curve, I'd probably be struggling big time if I didn't go through Ryan's BFE program and his Funnel Closer program. Mm-hmm. And I feel like it took this crazy route of where my business would have gone, and it's taking it straight to where it needs to go.
I'm glad you said that. With that said, my next question would be, where do you plan to go from here?
Well, within 6 months, we want to be at several million a month in ad spend, which would essentially, when I've done the numbers, that would be the point where I become a millionaire. And that's the goal. Within 6 months. So within 12 months of being in Ryan Stewman's programs, I take my business from below the ground to now through the clouds.
Okay. Excellent. What kind of advice would you have for other people who are trying to break through in this space, because this is the Break Free Academy, right? We're helping people to break free over here. But what advice do you have for some other people? Because I know there are a lot of people in the Funnel Closer program, a lot of people that have been in the Break Free Academy's Entourage program. Based on your experience, what would you consider to be some advice that you can
reach out and find a way that you can get personal time with Ryan Stewman. Putting people in your circle that have what you want is how you get more of what you want. And that's what I'm attempting to do right now, is I'm trying to include as many people in my circle that can help me become successful. So essentially what you need to do is take action. You know, if you're not in BFE, get in BFE. If you're not in Funnel Closer, get in Funnel Closer. If you haven't met Ryan Stewman, find a way to do it. And that's what I would do. And with that said, in terms of your vision for your future and your connection with Ryan Stewman, where you plan to go in that relationship? Well, we're about to do the $25,000 course and figure out how we can take our business to the next level, start scaling up.